All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Sunday Night Charts with Jim of All Trades. What's going on, guys? How are things? Happy Sunday to you. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you. Hope you're well. Are you wearing green? If you're not, give yourself a pinch from me. Well, we're going to jump into the charts, guys. We got Bitcoin dumping at the moment. I mean, it's going down. What's it doing? What is Bitcoin doing? Up, down, up, down. Where's it going? What's it doing? What are the targets? What are the wave shapes we can look at? Guys, we're going to look at it all tonight. Do a heavy analysis of the market. See where things are going. Guys, don't forget, though, I'm not a financial analyst. I am an analyst, but I'm not an advisor. So I'm not here to give you advice on what to do with your money. I'm going to show you what I see in the charts. You got to make your own financial decisions. All right? With that said, good to see you. Let me jump in here. I guess you want to see me, maybe. 3, 2, 1. Activate. Boom. There I am in all of my glory. So, all right. Good deal. All right, let me know how you're doing. Let me say hi to everybody. Dave the Sage, down the hatch, sir. Cheers to you. Keith M, always the Moon Boy. Always the Moon Boy counts coming your way, as well as Bear Boy counts and everything in between as well. Daniel L, my good friend. Good to see you, brother. Glad to see you. Jason Monua. What's up? Hello. Big John. Hey, Sean. And Mido. You're in the Mido. I don't know how to say your name, but hello. Good to see you. Glad you caught the live stream. Clay. Hello. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to watching, man. Good to see you. And hope you guys are well. Everybody's going to start trickling in, so we'll get started. Hit the likes. Yeah, thanks, Jason. Appreciate that. Thank you. Hit the likes, and let's see what's going on. All right, guys, we're going to look at the entire market, guys. We're going to look at crypto. Then we're going to go into the DXY. My computer restarted, so all my charts are not set up. So I'm going to have to do a little setting up the charts as we go down. Reconnected. Okay, I guess I'm all right. What's up, DZ? DZVRI, DZI, VRI, What's up, Chemo Sabi? Welcome to the channel, sir. Thank you, sir, for being here, as always. Always appreciate you being here doing the Sunday Night Charts. Monet. Is it French? Jason Monet. Jason. That's a hard name. Monet. I like to make a lot of Monet. Do you like Monet? Have you guys, let me know in the chat. Do you guys know who Brian Regan is? Brian Regan is my favorite comedian, and anyway, he's got this shtick about what do you call it? He's got this shtick about being stressed out at parties. He said he was just standing there listening to some people talking about art. And anyway, and somebody just randomly asked, "Do you like art?" Oh man, the stream is lagging. Let's see. I got a good connection here. Let's see. Let me turn off my VPN. All right, let me know if that's any better without the VPN. It's anyway, he says, "Do you like art?" He says, "Yeah, I like art." And he said, "It came out like a flock of doves." and he couldn't get it back because he didn't like art. And then he says, oh, well, have you been to any art museums? Yeah, I've been to the Louvre. Louvre. Oh, really? Do you like Monet? He says, I love Monet. Well, what's your favorite Cezanne? Winter. Anyway, all right, guys. There's my recap of a Brian Regan sketch. Go check it out. I like art. All right, not funny to you, but it's funny to me. All right, what are you guys saying? Let's see. Zigzag says Bitcoin is at the end of a giant Elliott wave structure that spans all the way back to the beginning of BTC. Very, very possible. Very possible. I don't think so, though, but I'd love to see what you're thinking. I'm going to post my explanation on another one of your videos, the most recent one. You can read it there, the entire, let's see. Why don't you show me a chart, brother? Here's what you do. You go to TradingView, and at the top, at the make a TradingView chart, and just give me the address. Everything after .com, just give me all the words and letters after .com, TradingView.com, and post it in the chat, and I'll look at your chart. I'll pull it up, and we'll take a peek at it. So yeah. All right, is the stream better? Are we not lagging anymore? Tell me about the lag. We got a good connection. Can you hear me well? Is the video lagging? Is the audio good? Let me know. Let me know. All right, guys, you ready to get rocking? Let's get rocking. All right, let's jump in here. I want to keep the small time frame open, though I probably don't need to be trading during my live streams. It gets me in trouble sometimes. Stream seems good now. Yeah, I got off of the what do you call it? My VPN. So yeah, no lag. Awesome. I won't ever confuse how to say your name, Manure. Manure. Okay, all right, let's get started. Had some fun. Thanks for the fun. Thanks for that. Okay, let's jump in. Let's go to the weekly chart. Let me get on a better screen here. Let's get started here. All right. So what do I think of this structure here? What is that? What is that? Well, for me personally, I got two options. Two options on the table. Okay. Number one, I think we have a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5 right there. That's 5 waves potentially. You could argue, and this is what Zigzag, you'd have to argue, that this right here is a wave 4, and now we're in a wave 5. Okay, you'd have to argue that. The problem with that argument is that we don't have 5 waves in this wave yet, because the third wave, you'll see, has a clear 5 waves, not 3 waves. Okay? So this could be a big old diagonal, and then you'd have to argue that the wave 4 is a expanded flat, which it could totally be. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everything's 3 waves, and we're about finished. The problem is, we came short of a trend line, which is fine. And we don't have to there. We don't. But it could go on up, but we'll see. Okay, so there's a count there. There's a bull boy count that says, maybe I'm done. But I don't think so. I'm not a big fan of that count. That's not my primary count. I'm much more like this. 1, 2. I'm going to call this 3. This is 4. That's 5. I think that's a finished 5-way move. And now I'm looking for personally, I'm looking for a complex correction. Normally, Bitcoin likes to complex its way down and not simple its way down. Okay, in other words, this right here is a simple correction. Okay, it's a simple correction, and normally Bitcoin doesn't make simple structures when it corrects. It makes complex structures, which is why I'm leaning to the fact that this is probably A, B, C. Okay. And we're probably getting a large, expanded flat. Okay. Now, with that structure, we can still, how do we say it? You can still go up a little bit higher. We can still go up a little higher, but there's a good chance we're done, and we are now in the middle of potentially reversing. We got a nice a wicked weekly candle, nice red reversal looking candle, but we could get a couple more green candles here over the next several weeks here that just kind of takes the high and then reverses, much like this top right here. Okay, you'll notice that we got a nice doji candle here, right there. It was a nice weekly, and then you got three more candles that followed. Okay, so there it is. But this is my first count, that this is a big expanded flat, ABC, and we're looking for the C wave down. And that's going to be a big old stop hunt. Everybody's freaking out, looking to go, let's go to the moon. We got everybody moon boy and Bitcoin, and then all of a sudden it turns around. It was a fake out, and we come down and we take these lows out. And I don't know where we stop. We stop anywhere from $10,000 to $4,000, something like that. That would be a good area to find some support. I'd love to find support a little sooner. It doesn't have to take the low, but man, what kind of liquidity would be down there, and what kind of accumulation might we see after that over the next several years, maybe sideways down here, playing around in price for the next year or two, while the big boys get their act together with the economic situation, get ready to shift us over to the CBDCs, and they do all their final collection of Bitcoins, the final accumulation stage before we get the giant markup, the real big markup that Bitcoin is going to go up to 100K or higher, or even $1 million, because the dollar and everything else is tanking. What it's valued on, particularly the dollar, is just absolutely tanking. Okay, so that's my primary outlook. I'm watching for that. So I'm not really a moon boy to 100K right now. Could price make its way up here to 100K? Absolutely, it could. I just think it's too obvious. I think to the market, to the average Joe, it's just too obvious of a play. I think it's too just in your face obvious. So that's my primary count. I like that count a lot. I'm watching to see if we get this move back down here, and it could start any time. It could start this month. It could start. It could be a process of topping over the next 2 to 3 weeks while we get a couple more doji or small candles where price is going sideways a little bit, sideways and up, correcting, maybe finishing a diag or something like that, but giving us an end of a wave, unless we just get a really big couple of candles from here, and over the next couple of, I would imagine the next week or so, might be a couple of indecision candles, but then it just falls off a cliff later, so I don't know how long it's going to take for this to continue down, but right now we have the potential here for a reversal here. What you're going to want to watch here on the daily chart, you'll notice here on the daily chart, we have broken structure to the downside. Okay, that's bearish. That doesn't mean it can't come back up on the daily. It can't come back up and retest the high, or even take the high out, go make another a higher high. It doesn't mean it can't do that at all. It totally can go take the high and give us one more look. And that would actually be, I'll be honest with you, that would actually give me a really, really, oops, sorry, let me get that back on the screen. That would give me a nice look if it went and took the top out. One more time, a nice fifth wave here. 1, 2, 3. We got a complex 4 right in here. That's what we got right there. And now we go up for 5. I think that would be gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. We're going to look at that wave in just a minute when we do the smaller time frame. But what that would be here is that would allow the daily to come back up, not make a new high, okay, but retest the high, create divergence here on the daily chart, and then get ready for a rejection after that. And that's the way waves like to end, boys and girls. So with that said, I am bullish for now. I don't see a top yet. I don't see a top formation yet. I don't think this dump that we're getting tonight is a top. I don't. I actually believe that it is part of it's the end of a wave 4. Not the dump that we're getting tonight, but the dump that we got prior to this, that made the low at what, 65K, somewhere around there. The dump that made that low around 65K. I think that dump was the end of a wave 4 correction. Okay, and now we are reversing. We've got signs of reversal, and we've got an impulse wave to the upside, and now we're waiting for a clear 3-wave pullback. Now, we might have already gotten it, but I don't think so. We're probably going to get a complex pullback that's going to retrace to the 618 retrace of the impulse that we got here, and then we're going to go take the high out, probably, would be my guess. Okay, that's my guess as to where we're going small time frame. However, so my primary Elliott wave count on the macro is this count. Now, is that the only count there is out there? No, that's not the only count. Okay, so let's talk about the other counts first on the macro, and then we're going to move to the micro, the smaller time frame, and we'll talk about the current waves and see what's going on. Okay, I'm going to boil it down to what you really need to pay attention to. All right, so that's one count. That's my favorite count. That's the way I see the market moving for now. What else could be happening? Okay, well, we could be in some kind of a fifth wave, okay, where indeed that from beginning of time, Bitcoin time, you got a 1, 2 right there. All of this was a wave 3. There's a wave 4, and now we're getting a wave 5. And then that wave 5, it needs to be 5 waves because all the other waves have 5 waves in it. So we got a 1, we got a 2. We're in the middle of wave 3. We're not done. We got plenty of room to go up, 4 and 5. In this case, we'd be looking at 100K. No problem. Price should be able to get up there. Absolutely no problem. 110 to 120K is reasonable and plausible. Based on wave structure, those are targets that I would see. And there's another count for you there, some kind of a diag of sorts, okay? So that's another one. That means the wave that we're seeing right here is in the middle of the third wave. We might be counting it something like this, 1, 2. In the middle of wave 3, 4, and 5, something like that. And then we should get another 4, 5 after that. So something like that. That might be exactly what we're getting. You could get a deeper 4. If you'll notice here, we had a sideways complex correction on a wave 2, alternated by a deep wave 4 that did not overlap. So that's a good count for that wave. So what you'll see here is that we had a sideways corrective wave 2 that was relatively simple. So we would expect this wave 4 to actually be relatively deep. Okay, before we get the wave 5. Okay, so I would expect whenever this third wave is finished, we're going to get a relatively deep wave 4, then go to wave 5 because of the rules of alternation. I would guess. That would be a guess of mine. Okay. All right, so with that said, so there's another count for you, and that's a bull boy count that takes us up. So that's bull boy. Here we go. We're going to the moon, 100K, no problem. Here we go. Are we ready to do that? Is that on the table? I mean, maybe it is, but I'm not here to say whether it is or isn't. It could be. So there's your moon boy count for you. So I've given you a bearish count that takes us back down to break the low of 15K or so, and maybe even go down to 4,000 or so. So there's a count that gets us down there. Okay. let's see, what kind of target? Yeah, I really like the 10K to 8 to 10K range is a really nice range. I wouldn't mind seeing that. Just 10 to 15K holding, that area holding, and we're not going any lower. Let's see if this green trend line that I've got drawn there would hold if we pulled back and did come down here. Let's see if that would hold and then serve to find some support sideways for a couple of years. In other words, we come down over the next couple of years, something like that, fast and furious. Over the next 2 years, probably coming down, just Bitcoin making its way down to hit the final lows, and then kind of rebounding with a wave 1 and a wave 2, and then maybe a wave 1 and a wave 2, and then all of a sudden we go to the moon in 2028 and 2029, and that's the way this chart could totally play out. That looks pretty good. I like it. That's an Elliott wave structure we've seen before. But let me just say this. Can I just say this? Just you hey, come here. You right here. Yeah, you. So just between you and me, this market doesn't have to keep going up. It doesn't. There are plenty of wave structures that we've seen, patterns in the market where price can completely reverse from here and just screw everybody out of their money. That's a possibility. I just want to let you know. Just meeting you, letting you know that this is a real possibility, okay? Now, it doesn't have to happen. I just want you to be cautious right here and don't be really moon boy. You should be looking to take profit or protect your profit. In other words, you ought to have a place where you say, you know what? If this thing starts coming down, I'm out at this level because, no matter what, I'm out at this level. So you need a stop loss, okay? You need a stop loss. So if you're trading this, please protect your capital. If you're trading spot, don't think that this thing has to keep going up. It may not even make another high. It could make another high. I think it probably will, but it doesn't have to. And understand that there is a clear Elliott wave structure on my screen right now that could totally just reverse here and go all the way back down, and all that profit because you're sitting there holding on. You're a moon boy. You'll never let it go. You'll never take your profit. Listen, just have a plan. Please have a plan to stop your trade, to take your profits, to get in cash, to protect what you've earned if you're on a Bitcoin bull right now. Okay, all right, that's just from me to you. All right, there you go. Little personal message to all my people there. All right, so there's a plausible idea. So Bitcoin Andy. Let me ask you a question, Bitcoin Andy. Now, I didn't say we're definitely going to 10K, but is that completely just... So you're my moon boy tonight. I'm going to pick on moon boys. Guys, this is a no moon boy zone. This is a rational moon. This is a rational... but that can be considered whispering? What? Oh, okay. Anyway, Bitcoin Andy. So this is we're rational on our channel here, and so let me ask you a question. Is it nowhere in your mind of a possibility of 10K? Is that not even possible? Is that not even in the realm of, I mean, yeah, I don't think it's going there, but maybe, I would rather hear from people, guys. Guys, this is what I think. I think it's going to do this or that, right? But I recognize the real possibility of it doing this or that. I could be wrong. Let me hear everybody in the stream tonight. Let me just hear you type it right there and say, hey, I could be wrong. Say those words, guys. I could be wrong. That I don't know anything. You need to say that because that's the truth. Mr. Bitcoin Andy, I love you and I'm glad you're on my channel, but you don't know anything. As strong as your opinion is, as strong as you've said it, and I know you stuck your tongue out, so it's probably so this isn't a rant. But let me just say that you don't know anything. And Sean Stedman is about I could never be wrong. You guys are come on. Look. Y'all are so funny. All right, anyway. All right, I'm just trying to help you guys. Len Charles, you're my favorite viewer of the night. That is the right mindset. That's the right mindset. There you go. Zigzag. I love it. Let me read that for everybody. I've been wrong many times, and I've been correct a couple of times, many times, I don't know. But I must protect my capital so that I can trade another day. There you go. That's right. James Bond doesn't know. Bleep, 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 bleep. Johnny English looks up or down. That's right. All right, guys. All right. So I've offered a couple of counts for you. This is my favorite count right here. That's what I think is going on. But let me say it. Ready? I could be wrong. I likely am wrong. I don't know. I have a pretty good track record of calling tops and bottoms. I got a pretty good track record of identifying them. So anyway, every losing trade I did on purpose because I wanted to give back to the people. I love it. I love it. What kind of trader makes more money? Perma bull or perma bear? Nope. How about a neutral? How about a neutral Nancy? Neutral Nick? How about somebody who doesn't care whether price goes up or down? That's the better thing. Yeah. I don't care where price goes. Does it go up? Does it go down? I don't care. I really don't. I do the analysis so I can see where it might be going. It gives me a bias for how I might trade, whether I'm looking for longs or shorts. But at the end of the day, we're letting the chart tell the story. Looking for trade setups. Guys, if you need help learning how to trade in this environment, if you need help learning a different strategy where you don't have to care anymore about whether price is going up or down, if you have the psychology to be able to follow rules and discipline, I have a strategy I can teach you that, guys, it wins so often and your losses are so small and the gains are so big and so consistent. The only problem with the strategy is the person implementing it. Usually the person implementing it doesn't like to cut it or somehow undermines the strategy with bad psychology. If you want to learn that strategy, it's in my Discord. I don't put it out there publicly. I teach anybody that comes into the Discord. I would love to have you in there. Chemo's got some great strategies he's shared in our Discord. Love to have you. Seth has some awesome squiggle analysis as well. He's my man. He's my friend. And he lives just an hour away from me. And we get together on occasion. And anyway, so yeah. We invite you into the Discord. It is a fantastic place to be. It'll keep you settled. You know, guys, it's worth $40 a month just to get the daily analysis, camaraderie of traders around you, just to keep your level head so that you can know on a daily basis what price is doing, what the chart is saying that price is, so you can know when it's time to sell. You know, you might not even be a day trader. You might be a swing trader, but you'll know because the analysis will say, hey, guys, this is time. This is we'll be talking about tops and bottoms when it's time. So anyway, when it comes, we'll recognize it. And right now, I'll be honest with you guys, we're at a local area that could be a top, but I got to see some wave structure that convinces me first. So we're going to talk about what that's going to look like in just a minute. But just want to give you a warm invite into the Discord. If you've not been part of the Gym of All Trades Discord, come on in. Maybe you've been a viewer of the channel a long time and maybe you just haven't supported the channel much, and you support with your views, and I really appreciate that. But maybe you want to come to the Patreon and just support me there and just have access to me on a regular basis, daily basis, anytime you want. Message me. I am very, very active and I'm very present in the Discord. You'll find me easy. You'll talk to me easy. Love to get to know you, and we'll become friends. So anyway, it's the best place in town. Come on in. All right, there it is, guys. Okay. Only 58 of you here. I gotta work to get some more people in these streams. Hit the likes for me, guys, if you don't mind. That'd be so sweet. Oh, there's 64 of you right now, and 19 likes. It's a bit of a okay. All right, so we've what is this here? That is the 15-second chart. That is the 15-second chart, gentlemen, ladies, and gentlemen. I love tracking small time frame waves. I love it. I like it a lot. All right. Yeah, Salvador. I will be glad to do analysis on Mina. Can you give me a little bit? Let me finish Bitcoin and then we'll do it. All right, I'm going to speed up my analysis here, guys. So I've offered some counts to take us up, some counts to take us down. I don't know. I don't know where the price is going. So let's zoom in here and look at the small time frame waves, see if there's any clues to where the next movement of price might be. Okay. So one of the things I've been doing is looking at a fractal. At a fractal here, and it's playing pretty good. It's playing quite good actually. You'll see the fractal right here. This wave right there. Okay. This one's a little shorter to some degree, but basically you've got this little consolidation up and down, boom, consolidation up and down, boom. Okay. Then we moved up and rolled over. Okay, moved up, we rolled over. Okay. Up again, rolled over. Up again, rolled over. Hit the high. Now this one took a while and then dumped. This one just hit the high and then is now dumping. Taking longer to dump. So timing's a little different. But you've got the basic shape there, right? You've got the basic shape. That's a nice fractal. This is March of 2023 if you want to look at it on the chart. March 17th range in that time frame. So it started somewhere around March 13th, somewhere around there. Okay. Of 2023. Anyway, so you've got this nice fractal here. Okay, so we've got this structure. Okay, that is looking about done. Okay, this looks about finished. Now we're probably heading up here to revisit the top. That's probably where we're going. Probably what we're doing. So this little dump here probably going to be followed by some kind of a bullish wave to the upside, more than likely. It's already started. Okay, just looking for an entry now. Okay, and then it's going to be followed by some chop, some down. So expect price to go up, retest the high, could take the high out or not, and just kind of chop around for a while. I would say the next couple of weeks. That's what you can expect right there again. Okay, price is probably going to retest the highs. Okay, this is a nice three-wave move right there. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, that is probably going to be followed by some kind of three-wave move back to the upside, and we might head on down after that. So, Salvador, nothing certain, but that's a fractal that I'm watching. Okay. Now, if you look carefully, what happened here is we kind of went up, boom, and then rolled over. Okay. In this particular fractal, rolled over. We've rolled over. Okay. Now what? Well, I hopefully we get over the next couple of hours, couple 4-hour candles, next 8 hours, we start getting some bullishness coming back. Okay. Where was my... Okay, that's a nice impulse wave off of a bottom. You got a nice ABC here. This is a 1 minute chart, guys. So this is a nice correction. Okay, there's a couple of things that can happen here. Small time frame. If we're going to go up, okay, a couple of things. This correction might be done. All right, or we could get some kind of a zigzag and then it rolls over again to come back down. Okay, so this could get complex on us. Okay, so this could be a boom, 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 and then we get a move back to the upside. So that's something that could happen. Otherwise, this move down is 3 waves. It's beautiful. It looks done. We're getting an impulse off the bottom of it, right? So we're looking for 3 waves. We do have 3 waves here. That might be a wave 4. We could come up here for a wave 5, maybe. Or this is a wave 1, and that's a wave 2, and now we're in the middle of 3, and we're about to start going. Okay, so that's another way that wave can play. Okay. Are you saying, Chemo, if we break below the weekend low? If we break the weekend low, then you expect 56 to 59 to 56. Yeah. Weekend lows right here. Well, that's kind of deep, man. That's kind of deep. But yeah, real possible for sure. All right, so that's an idea. That's an idea, right? So one idea says, hey, we got a fractal here, and this fractal is kind of pointing up. Is that definitely? Does that have to play? No. Let me explain to you guys that fractal, while convincing, it doesn't have to play. It can play. Doesn't have to play. All right. So just beware of fractals. Fractals are great. They're wonderful, but they don't have to. They don't have to play out. They don't. Okay. But if we start impulsing out of here, out of this correction, then good chance we're coming up to retest the high a little bit. Okay? All right. Let's see here. Yeah, so if this was a top of some kind, you could have some kind of a zigzag, and now check this out, guys. Check this out. You could have, this could be an A, this could be a B wave, and now we're looking for a C wave. Okay, retest the highs here, looking for an ABC, boom, looking for 5 waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. Yeah, there's 3 waves there. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I don't zigzag. I love you. I don't want to take time in the live to do that. I do like the 200 moving average, which you see on my chart here. 200 is fantastic. Oh, I use fib levels. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, back to let me get on small time frame here. Looking for an entry long. Want to make sure see what this wave does here. Okay. All right. We'll keep an eye on that guy. What else could be happening here? Let's do a little work here on this particular. Go back to 4 hour here. I'm all over the place here, guys. Sorry. Let's do a little work on what this wave is right here. Okay, my primary analysis, my primary idea for now. I got two ideas. Either it's just a mega bull wave we're going up. Okay, we're in the third of the third wave or something like that, and we're going up. Okay, to 100K. So that's one idea. That's a really easy idea. Okay, so I don't have to spend a lot of time explaining that. You're going to get pullbacks and then bull moves. You're going to get pullbacks and bull moves. Okay. Excuse me. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. See if that's a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 right there. See if we get a little break out of this thing. Get a little break out of that. We're gonna break down. Let me just watch this for a second, guys. Give me just a moment here. Look good. Come on. Follow through. Follow through. Guys, I'm long. My stop is a break of this trend line right here. I very well could get stopped out. But I also trade very small time frames as well, guys. I'm in and out. In and out, in and out. Entry is 67,458. Come on, let's pick up some speed and go. The conversation going on, I can't keep up with you. Sorry. All right, back to what I was saying. So I'm going to keep an eye on that, guys. Here, let me do this. Let me set an alarm here. Crossing down once per bar. And you got to watch out. This could just be a three-wave move, and then you can get a complex correction. So something that could happen here, guys, is that this is just 3 waves. Okay, you got 3 down, you get 3 up. You can get a flat, or you can get a double zigzag, something like that. Okay, so all right, at this point, I am break even in my trade. So my trade is free trade at this point. If it comes back to me, I will cut that guy. Live trading on YouTube. This line isn't real great, but if it breaks that, it's not telling a whole lot. But minute, plenty of room in the 5 minute to go up. 1 minute, there's room. Take that top out. Come on, go. Get it moving. Sound is almost gone now. What? What do you mean? Am I just talking? I'm maybe talking soft. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Talking a little soft, I suppose. VWAP. I mean, I like the VWAP, but I don't trade by the VWAP. I do have it. I can turn it on and off. Yeah, we're hitting the VWAP at the moment. We're hitting it for show. This is a good place to turn around and come back down. So I'd be watching that. All right. So anyway, that trade's going amazing. Right now I'm up 30% of my investment. Made 30% of my investment. I mean, I haven't made it yet. I haven't taken it yet. I need to take it because that's what I do. But I'm wondering if that's a 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. If that's the case, this could blow up to the upside. Let's get moving. Come on, get moving. Come on. We have to go. We have to go down. We have to go up now. We have to get to the chopper. Get to the chopper now. Come on. 5 minute candle looks good. Let's go. Come on. Let's give me 1 more minute, guys. 1 more minute. Okay. All right. Anyway, we'll keep rocking here. I'll watch it on my other screen here. All right. So what was I saying? Small time frame. Oh, I wanted to look at that wave. Okay. I want to look at this wave right here. Okay. Do a little work on that guy. What is this? Okay. My primary idea, okay, for a count is that this is man, you can't really see it on this time frame. This is A, B. Okay, I'm not sure where the A ends, but that's 5. It could be here, but B, and then this is C. And that this C wave is 5 waves, okay, it's 5 waves, but you have an extended 5th wave. Okay, it's extended. So you've got a 1 and a 2. This is 3, that's 4, and we have an extended 5th, and it's done, okay, or it's about finished. And so yeah, it totally could be done. This could be a top, or this could be a wave 4, and we still have a 5th to go up and hit the high one more time. The trade is looking amazing. Watch out for a flat here, guys. Three, 1, 2, 3. Watch out for an expanded flat that comes down and takes the low. All right, I took profit. I am out. I will re-enter on a pullback. So there's the first trade, guys. First trade of the night. So exciting. I made I think I made like 60%. What was it? Right here to like right there. 50%. Made 50% of my investment. That's pretty good for one trade, isn't it? That's pretty awesome. What's up, Evo? Good to see you. All right, here we go. So yeah, watch out for this little tricky move right here. I would not be surprised to see that move, and then that would be a nice long entry as well, if we get it. We may not get it. We'll see. Okay, so my main count here, going back to this, is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5. Let's zoom into this wave and look at that wave. Just say, okay, is that wave finished? Does that look done? Okay. It's gone up pretty impulsively here. 1, 2. Now, what are we doing here? There's a little triangle in here, 4, 5. So I think the top of 3 is right here. Okay. And then we got A, B, and now C. There's 4. I think we're going to get an impulse up here for 5, and it's going to finish out. So there's a way right there that it could be done. I imagine this could be 4. This could be 5. And now we're reversing. We're just going to get a 3-wave back up and then coming back down. So that's another count. Either way, we either go up and take the high, or we just retrace to the 618 or the 786, retesting the high, and then break back down. So either way, both are on the table. I think we're at a scenario, guys. But what you'll notice here is we have monster on the 4-hour. We got monster hidden bullish divergence. It's just a monster right there. That's 4-hour hidden bull. So if we go up pretty quick and go and take the high, you'd see price, you'd see the RSI do that. Find some resistance, create some divergence up here, and give you bearish divergence to the downside. And that looks really, really good as well. All right. I can't keep up with the chat, guys. I'm so sorry. Let me know. But Chemo's keeping up with the chat, so appreciate that, buddy. Let's see. All right. So anyway, those are my ideas there for yeah. Oh, that looks really good. Let's see if this comes down. Stop hunts everybody out of it. All right, let's take a peek. Those are my ideas for now. So basically, I'm looking for a bullish wave back to the upside. Whether it's 3 waves or 5 waves, I don't know. I don't know. Time will tell, right? Let's see. 15-minute chart. 5-minute chart. There we go. Get the VWAP off my screen here. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see this come back down. Boom. And then you got A, you got B, and then we go on up, baby. We go on up. That could then be an ABC. We could go down and then go take the top like that. Higher time frame. Some kind of a larger 3-wave move. Okay, there it is. Let me turn my phone off here. I'm getting a bunch of notifications here. All right. How do you hype yourself up before a trade? I don't. I'm not hyped up before I trade. I see my setup, and I take it. And then I make sure I have a stop in place. All right, well, there's the analysis for Bitcoin. I'm looking for a wave to the upside. It doesn't mean it can't go down, it can't go up. It's going to be a wave, right? It's going to be a wave, but something like that, and then maybe some more downside. Check out March of 2023, and we might be getting something like that. Okay? All right. So, have we topped? I don't know. I don't know if we topped or not. I do know that this trend line right here is broken. We broke that trend line. That's pretty powerful. Now, if we break this trend line right here, if we break this one, I wonder if we're going to come back down to this one or not. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see if we break this one here. That's the next line of defense there. Sorry about the commercials, guys. Carnivore James, sorry about that. I have it monetized, but I don't have I haven't set it for, it just does it on its own. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, all right. Let's look at Ethereum here now and just take a peek at what Ethereum's doing, and we'll try to figure that one out as well. Yeah, that's an interesting look there. That's very toppy looking, guys. Look at every other top here. Look at that top there. That top there. Okay, that one there. Woo! This is looking kind of toppy, guys. I mean, wow! Look at that. We could totally go back up and revisit the top, but yeah, watch out for something like that, guys. Whoa. Yeah, that's looking decent right there. We have a similar fractal going on right here. You see this wave right there, and then boom. See that wave right there? Boom, and then it came all the way back. All the way back. And now it could go up again, right? And then come down again. But, yeah, Ethereum's looking kind of bearish right now. Ethereum's looking kind of bearish. All right. So yeah, what's the count for Ethereum? Maybe an A and a B, and now we need a C. Again, same count for Bitcoin, same count for Ethereum there, or it could be a WXY. Did we come back 90%? We did not hit the 90% mark, so we might have a WXY on our hands. WXY. Or we could make another high, one more high, boom, and then come down fast. So that would be an ABC. Okay. So if we get up to 43, what is that? 45K? Yeah, I mean 4,500. Get up to 4,500 on Ethereum, that you could see a big reversal back down. Yeah, you could totally see that. And that would be on the weekly chart a big flat. All right, let's take a peek at XRP, guys. XRP. I know a lot of you are interested in XRP. So what's going on? What's going on here with XRP here? Yeah, I don't know, guys, but I do know that it's struggle busting a little bit right now. You'd kind of expect this thing to kind of come down and eventually roll up, right? You eventually start rolling up. So the bullish idea here is that this thing is just going to start rolling up soon, right? So there you go. There's the bullish notion. You can see that this is moving in an upward diagonal direction. So you wouldn't mind seeing that pop up to the upside. However, looking at the smaller time frame here. I think there's room for this to play here, and then to roll over and come down, retesting this low before you want to get up. So we could come back down to 50 cents again. If they want to come down and take the low out and then go up, that would be a nice stop hunt as well. Because there's a lot of liquidity here below this line. There are a lot of stops down here because lots of people looking long here. They have not hit any of the liquidity. They haven't taken it out. So I would not be surprised to see some kind of a pump. We could get some kind of a pump and then a dump. And then find support and then go. Okay? Wouldn't be surprised to see that at all. But don't think this has to continue just straight up. It could. Let's take a peek at the wave structure. We broke in wave structure right here. It's tight. It's not a definite break, but it's kind of breaking here. It's not broken yet, but it's about to. We may get a move back to the upside here. What's BTC doing in the small time frame here? Yeah, I like this right here. Hey, give me an A, B, and give me a C. It could be a running C, or it could be a C down to here. I like that for 3 waves. Then come up here. It's just some ideas here. And then you got a nice A, B, C. And then you can get some kind of W, X, and a Y. And this is tonight's price action. This is the way tonight's going to play out into tomorrow morning, and then we start working our way up tomorrow. So that would be a complex idea of price happening tonight, maybe. So, all right, guys, there it is. There's crypto. Let's look at ADA, see what ADA is doing. What's ADA telling us? What is that chart telling us? Oh man, that looks bearish. Guys, ADA is looking really bearish right now. When ADA starts looking like this, we're going to look for something like this. So this is going to probably start playing around. And guys, if this breaks, oh man, if that line breaks right there, all bets are off. The market is going down. Okay? Now, I have a finished count here on ADA. You can see it. I got a finished count. I got an A, B, and a C with an ending diag C wave. So I kind of think there's a good likelihood that we're done, but it's not definite, but there's a likelihood we're done. We're probably going to retest the high. It's some kind of corrective wave, and it's going to roll over and go down. That's what I'm thinking ADA is. That's what I think is going to happen for ADA. And it may be telling us the story for Bitcoin as well. So Bitcoin has a little playing around to do at the top. But guys, I'm fairly bearish right now on Bitcoin. I'm definitely bearish on ADA for now. Small time frame, I see some playing around up here, but put that trend line on your chart. If that breaks to the downside, buddy, all bets are off. Now that may take the next month and a half of price action to get there before it breaks. So we may have a bunch of sideways price action, up, down, up, down, up, down, over the next month and a half to 2 months before it breaks. But if we don't start impulsing back up to the upside taking out that high, I'm going to continue to be bearish on ADA. Okay. All right, let's take a peek at the DXY now, guys. Let's move over to the traditional markets. That was an old count. Where's my DXY chart? Why is it not showing? There it is. I'm like, man, where is it? This and by the way, this little count that I have here, it may not play out here. So this could be a 1-2-1-2 for a big move to the upside. So this could be real bullish right here. 1-2, 1-2, and up we go. The other possibility, this could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. A, B, C, and then up we go, or complex. You got to be ready for any of it. Okay, DXY. DXY has not broken. It's not broken back to the upside yet, but it's potentially going to do that. All right, there is. I gotta keep an eye on Bitcoin, guys. I'm trading it as we talk here. This might be real bullish here. We might get a real bullish wave. I'm not sure. It looks too clean, too clean. Uh-huh. Gotta love Bitcoin. Gotta love it. I love this game. Do. Excuse me. All right, DXY, doing some analysis on DXY here. 12 hour. What's happening here? What's going on? Okay. Let's go to the 3-day chart. Just kind of look at it here from the bottom. We're in this choppy bullish wave that seems like it topped out. So this looks like 3 pushes and it's done. Okay? So I think down is the direction, but we could be in a deeper correction here right now over the next couple of years, right? So we might be in a corrective wave or over the next couple of years where we're here. So we're not ready to die yet. We might be pumping back to the upside, going back up to 112. Shoot, we could pump and get real bullish here if it wants to start going up. It can. That would be some kind of hyperinflation of some kind potentially. So that's possible. But it seems to me that the direction seems to be set to go down. What do we got here? Well, we got boom. We got a little flat working here. We got this. This could work its way on down. This could roll over and go down, or it could get corrective in here and go up and then down. Okay, it's hard to say. Wave structure, I found the DXY to be doing something different than I anticipated, so I'm having a little trouble following it for sure. So. Right now, DXY has a 3 wavishness right here, and it's coming into some resistance here. I wouldn't be surprised to see it roll over and go down, or break through and go up, right? Or it could turn complex here, right? It could turn complex. There's all kinds of complex price action that can happen here. Point is that this is not clear long term. We might be in for the next several months for some sideways price action here to stay in this range. Okay, and eventually break up and out and then down maybe. But down seems to be my bias on the very high time frame. I would think down seems to be the bias. All right, let's take a peek at the S&P now. S&P, SPX, boom. I see a potential here for a bit of a move down. Okay, something like this wave here. We get a bit of a correction here, right there, and then we go back up for one more kick in the pants before we get a big drop. So S&P kind of, it looks like we're about to roll over and give a deeper correction here, maybe retesting this breakout and then finding support and then going up for one more high. That's not bad. That's not a bad idea there. It looks okay. Let's look at BTC here. What's likely here for BTC? That looks like a flat right there, guys. And if that's a flat, it's pointing up for another wave once that thing is finished. So we may be bullish here. If that's not a flat, this could be some kind of a move back to the downside, like I was sharing with you, some kind of a 1-2, and we get 3, 4, 5 down here, and that becomes part of a bigger ABC that then goes up. That's what I'm thinking. Come on, get off my screen. There we go. So it doesn't look like the flat is playing. Looks like that deeper, that larger flat is playing out. We'll see. 3, 3, 5. I need 5 waves to the downside now. Now the other bullish count here on the small time frame, guys, if you're trading, is you could have a 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. As long as this low doesn't get broken, this could reverse and go back up. But if this low comes and breaks that, then that negates that count. But that could be a series of 1-2s. 1, 2, 1, 2. You get a big candle, takes you the opposite way. Boom. That count gets invalidated on a break of this low right there. All right, I've been ignoring the chat. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Yeah, Neo Elliott Wave, Josh, does give you an expanded WXY. Absolutely. You got WXYs all over the place. So, but in crypto, I don't like WXYs. I mean, you can have it on the chart for sure. But yeah, generally, the way to count it is this was A, B, and this is C to right here, okay? And you'd see 5 waves in C. 1, 2, 3, that's 4, that's 5. And so even though it kind of looked finished here, this was wave 4 and 5. And now we're getting an expanded flat here. A, B, and now we're getting C. Okay, all right, let me look at Mina because I promised Mr. Salvador that we would do that. But S&P is looking like it could correct soon and go to the upside. NASDAQ, guys, same thing. We got a nice, except on the NASDAQ, man, that's an old chart. On the NASDAQ, we got a nice finished wave look here. NASDAQ, we got a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. The other possibility is that this is the end of wave 3 here. We get a wave 4 that comes down here, and then we get a wave 5 that comes and takes the high. And that's plausible as well, because then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About to get a wave 4, then we're gonna get a wave 5. So okay. Let's look at Mina now. Is that a crypto? I'll look at minus USDT spot. Excuse me. Daily chart. Ooh. What is that doing? Oh, good guys. I don't know about Mina here. That's an ugly chart right there. I tell you what, we're gonna get really bullish. Excuse me, we're gonna get real bearish here on a break of that trend line right there. So Salvador, that's what you're looking for. A break of that trend line. We're getting more bearish, okay? And then what you're going to want to see is this wave finish, and you're not going to get bullish until it breaks back to the upside. But I don't even know if that's going to get you bullish, completely, because it could just break up and then roll over and go down again. So, if this wants to find its way up like this, it totally can, right? I'm not saying it's going to do that, but that's a possibility there, right? That's plausible. I mean, if it wants to go, I don't know anything about Mina at all. I don't know anything about it. So, but this wave structure right here looks like. Let me do a little work on it. See if I can figure it out. 335, 3-5. Okay, so to me that looks like a WXY, or the Y isn't finished. Could be. So this looks like an A. And there's your B wave, and now you're in the middle of C. So you could get this coming up and then rolling over, but that looks bearish to me right now, which means if it comes down, You could get one more high and then a rejection, or what else could it be? Maybe that's an ending diag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's it. That's done. And now we're bearish. This is your A wave. Expect a 3-way pullback. And then a continuation down. So I'm erring on the bearish side, to be honest with you, on all the charts. Watch for a break here, buddy. That's going to tell the story. Watch for a break of this to the downside. Excuse me. A break and a close is bearish. So that's what I got for you, bud. All right, Sean wants to see the total crypto market cap. My short is working out nicely. See if that's going to continue down or not. Oh, excuse me. Okay, where was I? Total cap. Total market cap. Yeah, same count here. Same count. We've got an A wave to the downside. This is a B wave. And then I like the C wave. And you got an A, you got a B, and you got a C with an extended fifth wave. And I'll be honest with you, this looks really good to me. That looks really good, and we got a potential top working right now. A potential top. We are breaking structure here. When that line gets broken right there, when that gets broken, that's going to be very bearish. Very bearish. Right now we're getting a local break. They're challenging this little thing right here. So watch the daily chart. We did get a daily close breaking this local trend here. We're playing on it, so let's see if we get rejection here. We get a wick up here and then down, but yeah, this is looking decent. I think there's a chance we go up and hit the high and then finish, and then come down. But it's the same count, guys. It's the same ideas. Either we're real bullish, we're just going to correct and then go up higher, or we're going to reverse and go down. And we're gonna go hit 10K again. I'm used to people laughing at me about my ideas, like oh yeah, 10K, I was calling the top up here, like 69K, and I think there's a real chance we go down here. It's gonna take a while to develop. It's not gonna go straight down in a week, I don't think. Unless some black swan event happens. All right, guys. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I'm giving you a pretty good market overlook. We've had some fun tonight. Hey, let's end on a happy note. I don't want to get overly tired and start falling asleep on you. So, guys, thanks for being here with me tonight. And appreciate you watching, you 44 who are left watching. Thanks a lot. I hope you guys have a fantastic evening. And James Bond, good to see you, man. And Kimosabi, appreciate you keeping the chat alive for me. And I hope you all have a fantastic evening. Behave yourself, and let's get this crypto. Don't forget, come on into the Discord. Join the Patreon, and come on into the Discord. You won't be disappointed. We have a blast in there, and you'll make it a better place. So, Bugle, we might get a bounce tonight. So I'm actually daily bullish. Thinking I showed the fractal earlier, so check that out. Overall, I don't think we're going to break the highs very much, very deeply. So overall, the fractal that I showed, guys, is pointing to a retest of the highs potentially right here, and then a rejection. So, yeah, overall, probably up the next day, and then we might start correcting back down. So I think we're going to be staying in a range here this week, more than likely. Okay? We're going to be playing around in this range right here. This top and this bottom, and then everywhere in between of there. So that's what I think is going on for now. All right? There you go. That's a quick recap of what I think this week. So, all right. Have a great night. This short is looking fantastic, guys. I got a target down here. Let's take this liquidity. Let's take this low out and maybe look for a long after that. And we got a nice A, B, C. And we can look for a long after that. Let's see what happens. So, all right, guys. Fantastic night. So fun to be with you. Thanks again, everybody. Take it easy.